Hello, on the couch with Earl. We have a different couch. It's made of stone. We're at the Elizabeth Street Garden, and I am here with my friend Jimi Celeste, who we call a busker. And you know, a lot of people don't know what that word means.
It means I play music on the streets
Right.
for spare change. Hopefully it's not change. Hopefully it's change the folks.
Dollars. Yeah.
Hopefully it's bills. Because sometimes people throw, I got that people throwing a handful of
Just
pennies and nickels
yeah.
and dimes. And
Well, you know, people can be really obnoxious.
so when I get that, I just take it out and put it up for the homeless people to get, you know.
Pay it forward.
At one time, somebody threw so many nickels and dimes. And I go, are you kidding me? Then this friend comes and goes, oh, sorry, it's from here. And he threw him $5. But still, I
okay.
had all that.
So, but what it is that busking is it's almost an antiquated word because a lot of young kids have no idea what it means.
No,
It's almost like calling you a troubadour.
exactly.
And I don't like to diminish it down to just a street performer because I think what you do is a little different. You bring joy to people.
I try to, but also, too, the music that I play doesn't, the young people ain't really hip to it.
No, that's
You
true,
know,
but we'll
listen.
get to that.
Okay,
Where did you grow up?
grew up in San Diego, California.
Oh, really? And what brought you to New York?
Just stand up for years, and I ended up in New York. I was only in San Diego for 15, in life, a lot of different things. Started running with a lot of them, no offense. But anyway, I ended up in New York when I was like in my early 30s.
Ah, okay. So you've been here for
I've been
a while.
here a long time. I don't have any intention of leaving.
Yeah. And when did the music start? Were you always making music?
So I played harmonica for years, you know, jams and stuff like that. But the music is just something that, you know, I figured like I live close to where Busker at. And I saw somebody playing the shovel guitar on YouTube. And I go ahead and found it on eBay. And it's open G tuning. I just started doing it. And I need to say I sucked when I first came out, but I just came out and played anyway because I can play slide and open G is just easy to figure something out. And as years went by, I've been doing it now for like, you know, almost 5 years I've been on that corner.
Really? And I just saw you like in the last 2.
Yeah.
So you were already out there for
I've been
3.
doing that for a long time out there. And this is just something that, I live like a block and a half from there. So I mean,
it's convenient.
It's an easy commute. It's a good space. And cops don't usually bother me. You know, a couple of times the police came by and asked me. One time, like, you have a permit? Because you need a permit to play an amplified instrument.
Right, but you at work that out with your camera and
So
all
then I
that
got
stuff.
my camera set.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything, asked me since then, so I don't know if it's going to work.
Right.
But I got a film permit and I'm filming myself while I'm doing it. So, you know.
What are your musical influences?
I've got so many. I like the blues a lot, but there's just. I played harmonica for years.
Okay.
I played harmonica since I was like maybe 15 years old,
All right.
16 years old.
So what kind of music were you playing with the harmonica?
Just blues stuff. Just learn how to play it. Play blues, you know, whatever.
Because what you play on your shovel guitar is very bluesy.
It's more blues. It's open G and the C harmonica, and that's just how it works.
So when did you pick up the guitar?
I've been playing guitar off and on since I was like 16 years old.
Ah, okay, so this
I've
is nothing
been
new
playing
to you.
Guitar off and on, but I've never like really played on the streets or anything. Just mostly just entertaining myself, and I got a shitload of guitars at home.
You never thought about being in a band?
I wanted to, but you know, I just was playing harmonica, and I wasn't that great of a guitar player. And I was singing too, but I wasn't that great of a singer either. So you know, I was just playing harmonica.
You stayed in your lane.
But but like, seriously, if I would have kept it up when I was younger, singing and playing guitar and stuff, I would be good. Because a lot of people have a lot of shitty voices and they know how to work them.
Well, I always think of Bob Dylan and people like that. They have terrible voices, but they move you.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're just Tom Waits. You know,
Yeah, Tom Waits, exactly. Yeah, Screaming Jay Hawkins.
Yeah. There's a lot of terrible voices that are really good.
Yeah, no, exactly. Are you working on any projects?
Right now I'm trying to keep saying doing YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
And I just got to do talking head, talk about stuff that's not music, just talk about, because I do like my dog things. I'm
Yeah, I
walking
see
around with
that,
my
yeah.
dog things, I do that. And I used-
Mikey and
Millie
Lily.
and Mikey.
Yeah, Millie and Mikey.
I take them around, I do little things with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to do a 360 camera with Mike and make him talk
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. It's cool. Then I got Millie, so I'm trying to figure out. But the YouTubes are just really want to just start talking about my point of view on things.
Right.
People saying, well, you should start doing, because I buy all this equipment. I buy so much crap from Amazon. Someone said, you should do box opening and do reviews of gear and stuff like that. Yeah, I should. But I don't want to open. Then he's telling me, don't just do that. Just do it like talk like you talk. Do it on the street. You don't have to be in your apartment.
Yeah.
Just say, look, this shit sucks.
But it resonates with people.
I bought this thing and it's good. And people are paying like $15 or $20. I'm not there for 12. I can do stuff like that. But
Have you did any recordings?
at home, I did like Logic Pro, and so I do like keyboard, recording stuff,
But nothing you want to sell?
I put a lot of stuff up on this site called Pond 5. Put a lot of my instrumental stuff on that. I mean, nobody's ever bought it, but
Well, but do you do the proper copywriting and all of that stuff?
No, I don't do it. I just put it up there, just make and put it there. I haven't really gotten into it. Now that the other day I was just listening to some stuff that I put up and I way. This stuff's good. I mean, I put stuff on the shelf a lot. Consistent. The thing I've been consistent with is going on the street busking on the weekend.
Right.
I'm pretty consistent with that.
And I can attest to that because I've seen you many times.
Yeah, because that's something that I can do. I might make a few bucks here and there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make a lot. Sometimes I make. The worst I ever did was nothing.
Do you have any future plans for it, or are you just going to stay on your corner?
I'm going to stay on my corner. Perfectly honest, I don't want to carry that stuff around. I mean, a block away, from a block away, that's good. And also, too, something that, like I used to have that big amp. You seen that big amp that I had? Well, it kind of died on me, more or less.
Oh.
But I had a smaller amp. I had a smaller street cube. But the big one I liked because I liked the way it sounded. And the smaller one, I didn't like the way that sounded that much. But anyway, I brought it out there and I did an experiment. I had the tone up and all that. I turned the tone completely off, and the amp sounds great.
Yeah. Because a lot of times it's the tops and the bottoms. You just need to get it in the right place.
I turned it up, turned the tone down, and the amp sounds great. I mean, the amp sounded so good. The priest even came and asked if I could turn it down a little bit. So I mean, I like it. It's a small amp, it's like this big, a small street cube. But I can put the microphone into it, and I can put the guitar into it. And it's a lot lighter to carry.
See that part. You need things that you can move around with. What are your future plans? Do you have future plans?
Future plans is just get my YouTube thing happening.
Yeah, that's happening.
Because I mean, I can live stream. I can do interviews. I get this work with this program called Ecamm. We can do live streaming, interviews.
Do you create the music for it?
I can. I haven't really. I did some music for it, but I haven't really put a lot of music into it, like an opening theme song and stuff like that.
Yeah.
These are just things that is in the shelves that I need to start putting together.
Well, you should start copywriting your stuff and getting it in order and putting it up with your recordings because you can collect royalties from it.
See, what I do is I put I have that, I don't know if you buy me a coffee or Patreon and all that stuff. I can put that up at the end of my videos and everything. And like when I'm talking, I just kind of flash on my YouTube, my PayPal, my Venmo, buy me a coffee and tell people to buy me a coffee and stuff.
Yeah, because now everybody can always find you on Spring Street. Is it?
No, Prince. Crosby and Prince.
Crosby and Prince. If you want to see Jimi, Crosby and Prince, he is the man. Yes.
On weekends, weather permitting.
Yeah, weather permitting.
Saturday and Sunday. That's it, because I don't come out during the week.
Yeah, what about in the winter?
The winter, I'll come out in the winter.
Oh,
it all depends on how cold it is. But,
yeah.
Like I'm getting older now, but like I can do 40 with no wind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
40
sense.
with no wind.
And then after that,
then I have to bundle up and dress up. Like this weekend's gonna be. Today it's like 70-something degrees.
Yeah.
But this weekend's going down to like 57 on the weekend.
Yeah,
So that's gonna be kind of cold. But But I also find too, like during the summer, people are more generous and tip me more during the colder things in the winter.
Oh, really?
In New York, in the summer, a lot of New Yorkers are in town. It's mostly tourists. It's mostly tourists, and they, they throw in big giant handfuls of change and things like that. Even that, but now it's getting more New Yorkers are walking around, and people have seen. And also, too, I've kind of been there for so long. People have seen me there for so long. Kind of, oh, he's here again.
Well, like I know you, yeah, of course.
This guy's here
exactly,
again.
Yeah.
Okay. But
You're part of the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's just it. I'm part of the neighborhood. Everybody knows. I've got my own. Like I used to be across the street, but now I moved over to where I am now.
I remember when you were across the street.
But now where I am now is just a lot better for me because it's a lot more comfortable. Got a little ledge there that I can sit up in. Usually when I come out there, somebody's sitting on the ledge and I ask them if they'd mind move. They usually move with no problem.
Well, Jimmy, this was a pleasure.
No, I'm grateful that you decided to do this.
I appreciate all talent.
No, I'm grateful that
you do have talent, and I
this
appreciate
is just,
it.
I just have done so many lives. I've had so many lives. This is what I'm doing now.
Well, but I just like to, like I said, I just think that there are just so many different aspects of music, and a lot of people always tend to lean into what's popular.
Yeah.
But there's a whole universe of music.
Well, see, like my musical tastes go from everywhere from Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift down to like
and you
Hopkins.
are up on shit now.
No, I listen to everything.
Yeah.
Like Jelly Roll is amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of amazing people out there.
Yeah, there are.
The other night, I went with this friend of mine, Steve Earl, did a benefit for his son at the town hall. And this woman, Margaret Gaspy, she's amazing. I mean, he had like Larry Campbell, Teresa Williams, and Jackson Brown, him. But this woman, Margaret Gaspy, is amazing.
I have to look her up.
I could not believe how good she was. I mean, she sings good. She plays a really funky, weird guitar. I mean, she plays guitar, but she can sing with a lot of grit. She's a small lady. I mean, she's just really cool. I was talking to her after the show. She's just really cool. Jackson Brown's Jackson Brown. Steve Earl's Steve Earl.
Yeah.
That's it. For this guy, well, another time when you just show, I also saw some Josh Ritter. I don't think you heard.
Yeah, of course.
Josh Ritter's amazing. Like, I never heard him until he did his benefit once. So, man, this guy's amazing.
Yeah.
See, that's my music is very all over the place.
Yeah, it's eclectic, like you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you, Jimmy.
Well, thank you, Earl. I do appreciate
truly
it.
Pleasure. No, thank you. And of course, I'll see you on Prince.